6-month engagement, working directly with you to solve their bleeding neck issue of their energy, their overweight. That's a core problem that they have. Like, remember, man, every single problem has one process to solve it with. So if you struggle with confidence, struggling with confidence is actually different than struggling with being overweight. Like, we need to do a few different things to, like, maybe you might need to mix a few other things up. Like, you might need to get better in the gym, not just go to the gym. Does this make sense? You might have to like really, really love it. It's like a different problem that we're trying to solve for. So initially we want to solve this specific problem, okay? Then they get to the solution. Then it creates the next problem. And when it creates the next problem, what do we want? We want your program to solve that next problem in here. And this is going to go on and on and on. So let's just talk about the fear stuff that you're going to get rid of. Low energy, overweight, maybe like heart, like their heart, like real health, like health issues, okay? Like core health issues, okay? That's like the objective things. Then the next thing is like they're objectively fucked, like in those regards. The next thing then is the subjective. The subjective is like confidence. What else could be inside of there? Confidence, like honestly interest, man. Like what are their interests that they want to go through? Their interests and their goals. Your goal, man, is very different than the problem that you have. If you have a problem of being broke, right? Like your goal isn't to become a millionaire. Your goal is to not be broke. But then when you're not broke, your goal is to become a millionaire. So it's your job to be like, to go back to your prospects and be like, man, you feel great. You're doing great right now. What else is going on from your health perspective? Like what do you want to achieve? And they might say, oh man, like I'm on the tools like 60 hours a week. I don't have that much time to do anything else. Okay, but outside of that, like what else do you plan to do? Family related, all this kind of stuff. Because you need to move your offer in terms of the next stage of their actual development. And dude, it's still going to be the same stuff. It's the same meat and potatoes of the offer. But the difference here is what you're actually helping them with, man, is positioning. Like they're seeing, oh fuck, like there actually is so much more that I can get out of this versus where I am right now.
Yeah.
So feedback, thoughts? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it's turning. So man, I mean, yeah, this is I mean, this is why I joined the program, right? Cool. So problem. So I mean, what would be the first problem that I would solve for them? And then so I'm struggling to see how that kind of. And I'm presenting this on the sales calls. I'm just going, here's your problem. This is what's going to happen. Then this is going to happen. Then we're going to do this.
Okay. There's a few ways to look at this, right? There's the problem. Sorry, hold on. There's the benefit. And then there's a bunch of sub-benefits. So let me give an example. So the core benefit that you help people with is helping people in the trades lose body fat and improve their health so that they can operate better on the tools and at home, right? That's like the core benefit. And that's your headline. Like that's your VSL, man. That's your headline. That's your marketing message. Like that's multifactorial, because then when it goes into your content, you can talk more about like diet for tradies, training for tradies. You can talk about how to get exercise. All these guys are outside, right? Like hey man, you're actually getting a ton of exercise on the road in fucking 40-degree heat. Maybe not right now, it's the winter, but does this make sense? Like I also look at that observation. I'm in Europe right now. It's super hot. When I see the guys on the road, I'm like, fucking hell, man, you guys are burning more calories in an hour than I'd burn in a week in the gym. In a fucking week, you know? So I say all this because that's like the benefits. But man, if you get on a call with someone and they say, man, this has been good, but like the actual thing that I struggle with right now is just looking good in clothes. Like I want to look good in clothes for my missus and all this kind of stuff. That's the problem that you're solving on the call.
Yeah.
And we can
so whatever problem they give us, that's the problem that you're solving.
Because it's a tree, man. If you imagine a tree, the tree is a type of fucking tree. It's like a pine tree. And on every single leaf, there's a different branch. So whatever branch comes out, I was like, okay, that's the core issue. That's what we double down on. So when people come into my world, they might come to me for sales. And then the second they come to me for sales, that's the problem that we solve. And the next thing that happens then is if a marketing issue, which is kind of what you're explaining here. Like you have a marketing and an offer issue. So we got to improve the marketing and the offer, and then it just keeps spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, and then which is good. Like it's fantastic, you know. That's what we want.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say someone came to me on a call and they're like, "Look, I want to look good in my clothes. I want to be able to. I want to look good at the beach."
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're going to solve this problem. We're going to have you lose like 10 kilos of weight. We're going to have you look good at the beach. And then, I mean, in that whole process, surely like all of the other problems would be being solved at the same time, would they not?
Not necessarily, because the goal ones may not be, right. So that's like that's their fear state, trying to relinquish their fear state and get back to just like their baseline. But then once they get to their baseline, man, they're gonna get pretty fucking bored pretty quickly. That's what happens. You know, people get very, very bored very quickly. I have people that make like a ton of money, man, like super broke, and they make a ton of money, and then give them a week, they have their next goal coming up. Same with the fitness people. Like, you know, you go to the gym and you're like, oh, like I start seeing some abs. Fuck, what else can I do? And like it's about layering things on top. And like we'll break down like the call structure as well inside in a second, about like how to really identify this. But it's your goal as like a trusted advisor to figure out all of those specific things that you can help them solve. That's the biggest thing, right? Like you need to understand like where actually is their trajectory right now, and what do they need to get your help and support.